Nurmagomedov Pashaev. This is the fighter from Spain, Miguel Navarro. So let's see it.
The fight starts now. Miguel Navarro, the Brito, is in red, and Pashaev is in blue.
Well, Miguel immediately comes forward, shortens the distance. Nurmagomedov tried to control the ball. That was quite a move from the Spanish fighter. And we see that he's trying to be active at the very first seconds of the round. And Nurmagomedov tries to counter.
Yeah, we see that the Spanish team is quite big actually here.
And it's quite loud, especially yesterday during the opening ceremony. They greeted oh, look at this. This is the choke attempt.
Yeah, and this is anaconda choke.
But Nurmagomedov manages to defend himself, but still it was pretty dangerous. And here comes the Kimura attempt from Nurmagomedov. So far, Miguel is able to defend himself, and we see that he uses the hips to defend, but it looked like it were strikes, and they are not allowed. Just we remind you that this is the amateur tournament, so that's why no knees are allowed to the head.
Another choke attempt by Miguel Navarro, and they are on the feet right now, working at defense.
Yeah, Nurmagomedov stays in control, and a good knee to the hip. So these kind of shots are allowed to the hips and to the body. And once again,
another connection with his knee. I mean, Pashaev produced some punches here. Still working. And another connection by Miguel Navarro. And the Spanish corner actually said that you should produce some damage, give the damage, and
so they mean that he needs to strike, yeah?
Yeah, and produce some strikes, hits, be active.
Well, that's a good thing, by the way, because so far Nurmagomedov Pashaev produces only the control without hitting, without striking and doing damage. So, and we all do know that according to the rules, the control itself means nothing. So that's it for now. The time expired, so that was pretty close round, by the way. And the fighter from Spain, Miguel Navarro, the Brito, showed, well, good skills.
Yeah, he was sharp, he was ready for almost everything. But he didn't control his opponent. He was defending himself, actually. So I wonder how the judges score it. Because Pashaev controlled, but didn't produce any punches, and Miguel Navarro produced them, but didn't control. So it's quite difficult to say who won it. And that's actually a welterweight division, 77 kilos.
And now entering cage one in the blue corner representing Russia, and his opponents in the red corner representing Tajikistan.
Well, and the corner say, let's go.
And they are in a good mood.
Yeah.
They're just enjoying the process.
As always, they are Spanish. And actually, the corner of the Spanish fighter says that your opponent is already dead.
Well, I'm not sure about that actually.
Because it's just the beginning of the second round. And a nice sweep used by Miguel Navarro.
He's on top now, so let's see what he will be able to do in this position and how Nurmagomedov Pashaev will be able to defend himself or maybe to counter.
Right now he's controlling his opponent on the ground. I mean, Miguel Navarro is controlling him, of course. He's trying to escape from this hip, from this grip, sorry. And he did it. But just for a moment. And I think Pashaev is going for a guillotine choke.
Yeah, looks like that. And that's quite a grip. But still, he needs to control the opponent with his legs.
Yeah. It seems to be very close, but without control, it's going to be rather hard to choke his opponent out.
Quite impossible, I think. But still, Nurmagomedov Pashaev wants to do it. He's still on his back. And now he put his guard a little bit higher. Maybe he's threatening the opponent with the triangle. But so far, Miguel is in control. He's on top.
Yeah, and actually the corner of Navarro de Brito says, be violent, be cruel, produce some severe damage.
Well,
being on the top of this position.
Well, that is exactly what he's trying to do, I think. A good combination from body to the head.
Nice connection with his right hand. Another one. And another by Navarro.
And he passes the guard and taking the side control. And a good move.
And trying to switch off the hand.
Yeah, he tries to trap it and then to hit the unattended head.
Still working.
Well, 15 seconds to go, and we can definitely say that this round goes in the favor of the Spaniard.
No doubt about that.
Good control, good hitting, and never allowing the opponent to do anything in this position. Excellent, perfect round for Miguel. He definitely won it. And we see that Nurmagomedov Pashaev is quite exhausted. He's tired. And he got tired while defending himself, so I wonder what he's going to do in the third round, because he needs to attack. And he needs to take big risks.
And fatigue is playing a factor already, so let's see what Pashaev is going to do with Miguel Navarro, who definitely is going to wrestle, produce some takedowns and control on the ground. He understands that he is better in that position, in that case. And he's ready, actually. He's not exhausted. He's not stunned.
But look at Nurmagomedov. He can barely stand on his feet. Well,
and actually it's quite strange, because we know that in Spain there are not a lot training camps for MMA fighters. Yeah, of course they're developing. Of course they started already about 4 or 5 years ago, but that's definitely not enough to compete with our team, our guys who started their careers, their trainings from the age of 6 or 7 years old. And as you can see, De Brito is going forward.
Yeah, and he realizes that his opponent is exhausted. So, That is exactly what actually the Spaniard's corner was telling, but was in the previous round. So it was not like that, but now you see that Nurmagomedov Pashaev is really tired, breathing heavily, not moving, and we see that he's using the southpaw stance, and you see the tape on his left knee, and actually it seemed, oh, that's a perfect throw from Miguel, and as far as I could see that Nurmagomedov actually feels the pain in the knee or in the leg.
He's done. He's done. I think Pashaev is done already, and Navarro de Brito is winning this fight, working here, producing some punches.
And he wants to make it a full mount position, by the way. Good body shots from the left by Miguel, and he's not going to stop here.
He's very composed.
Yeah, and he will definitely increase the advantage. Good connections with the right hand to body, and then straight to the head.
Yeah, and there is no way he can leave his opponent here and stand up. He's going to work here, produce some punches, doing some damage, and Pashaev is just waiting for a call. He's exhausted, he's stunned, spent a lot of energy, and he's in his fatigue.
Yeah, the only question that actually I have is if Nurmagomedov will be able to stay, to survive and to stay alive, you know what I mean, until the end of the round, or maybe the Spanish guy will finish him, or will make the referee to stop the fight. But we see that Nurmagomedov is still in the game. He tries to fight back, but of course, this is practically nothing in here.
And some hammer fists produced by Navarro.
And perfect shots from the right and from the left, and they all land. Well, Nurmagomedov Pashaev actually shows him as a real warrior. He did not tap, he did not give up, and we see that, yeah, there is a big pain in his knee, and Nurmagomedov, unfortunately for the whole Russian team, can barely get back to his corner. He feels the pain in the knee, in the leg, and well, he could do nothing about that. So I'm not sure that this was the reason of his loss, but it's one of the moments, one of the keys.
Yeah, I think that Pashaev was surprised by the technique and the skills of Miguel Navarro de Brito. And of course, Miguel Navarro de Brito is winning